Earlier, I had watched Tareen Rain's video on Sabrina Claudio, and to be honest with you, I never heard of her. I never heard of her at all. And I just noticed it's now making big news. This came out on thatgrapejuice.net, and I'll leave the link to this article in the description box because it kind of corresponds with other articles that I've seen recently. So Sabrina Cardio admits that she attacked Black women as fans call iTunes for refunds. And iTunes is literally inundated from calls from fans that want refunds. Sabrina Claudio, chances of becoming a household name have been shattered by her own hands. This week saw the rising starlet make the mistake of admitting that she was the brains behind the Twitter account at "Oh Damn You're Ugly." So she's talking to Afro-Latinos and Black women. What she didn't realize is that the admission would draw attention to the account and see her fans unearth a series of hateful messages she wrote about Black women and Latinos of African descent. Some penned just weeks ago. Efforts to scrub the account were of no avail because of her supporters, disgusted by her remarks, saved them via screenshots and raised the alarm by condemning her on Twitter. And you can see some of the comments here. Advanced Equity Research wrote, "What she said was racist, plain and simple, and those of us who stand for living in a world of justice, absent of racism, will make sure she takes an economic hit for what she did. Colorism will not be tolerated." Oh. And this is what she wrote. Okay, so let me just get to now. After iTunes have been inundated by requests from fans who are asking the platform to refund the money they spent on her music, she has owned up to it, and here's her apology. "I am deeply sorry for the insensitive words I've used. Some of the things you are seeing are true while others aren't." Well, what part of it isn't? You trust me, all of it is true, y'all. All of it. "I realize my past ignorance is affecting people I care so much about, and I am sorry. I've made mistakes, and while I cannot take them back, I will learn from them." Good. Well, you can learn from them while you lose money. There you go. To me, that apology falls flat, and I sure wouldn't accept it from her. But, I didn't buy her music to begin with, and I have no intentions on buying it in the future. Plain and simple. Alas, this apology has been rejected by fans who aren't convinced by it because she only issued it after learning she's been exposed by screenshots. And that's usually how it works. Once they get their hand caught in the cookie jar, they're ready to come out with a floodload of apologies that really fall flat every single time. Sunshine wrote, "Changa, pasty white girl. Black girl is pointless with no ass. Black women are ugly and ghetto. Sabrina Claudio, whatever. It really don't matter. I don't care if I'm not saying her name right. She ain't worth it. Had entire page dedicated to trolling and being racist, especially towards Black women." King Renaissance at Sabrina Claudio, "I am deeply saddened that half-hearted apology that seems like nothing more than an attempt to save face. You have some soul searching to do, young queen." I wouldn't call her no queen. "Don't ever disrespect Black women again." So that's what he said. Black women shedding tears over Sabrina Claudio is funny because y'all shouldn't have been supporting her anyway when there's Black women artists more talented. And I agree with that. She had, from what I understand, a pretty huge Black following, and I don't know why. I really don't. But y'all are just as mesmerized by anything light skinned, especially racially ambiguous, white or Latina, as Black men and non Black people are. I'm not. I am way past that. Um, Kayla Rose wrote, I don't think Sabrina Claudio is racist against Black women, but I do think she feels threatened by us. No, honey, you're wrong. You know what? Just from your first sentence, I can tell you're young. You haven't gotten a taste of life enough to even judge something like this. Because she likes Black men. Well, see, that's a problem if you like Black men but hate Black women. But like I said, you can tell this is a pretty young person that wrote this. She just haven't dabbled enough in the world of racism. She'll change her opinion when she gets older. This one is from O. All the closeted racism in women like Sabrina Claudio is why it is so hard to trust the intentions of non-Black women. So her latest project, Confidentially Lost, has now slipped out of the iTunes top 200. So her record sales have tanked. She's no longer in the top 200 in iTunes, and people are demanding refunds. So that's the look, that's the price she paid for being a racist. But as I stated before, this is the way to get these non-Black people. The biggest punishment you can do on the Sabrina Claudios of the world is to hit them hard in the pocket. Hit them hard in the pocket. And there is no coming back. Once you insult the Black community, there's no coming back. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell and join me on Black Junction TV and blackspot.com. Peace, family.